Hi everybody, Idaho Amy here, and I just wanted to show you a little box that I made yesterday. It was so much fun to make. I just started with your typical little wooden box. You can get them anywhere, Michael's, the dollar store, lots of different places sell these little boxes. And this one I just covered with Olde Curiosity Shoppe graphic 45 papers. I painted it first with some folk art white pearl paint, and then I just started covering the box in black and white type papers, different patterns that I like. And this is actually off the back cover of the craft reflection stack. I had it left over from some cards that I made that I'll show a little bit later in another video. But that was just the back of the card or the stack, and I really like how Graphic decorates the back of their stacks, and you can use the backs of the stack in your projects as well as parts of the front of the stacks. So I really like that. My store is called Sew Scrappin', and I sew on a lot of my scrapbooking stuff. I don't actually sew on fabric much, only when I'm forced to. But so that was one of the reasons why I put the little bobbins on here for my feet, just because it's something that I have readily here in my stash and in my store. I love them. They're not all the same. They're all a little different. They're just ones I have. Some maybe antique, I don't know. They were just in some stuff that I had, and they're all pretty much about the same size, so they stand really well. And then these are just some little snaps. This is actually just one vintage snap that I had, and I took the two snap pieces apart, put one on here and one here. And I used just the top of the 8x8 stack that I used for this project to go around here, and I just went all the way around with it. And I actually painted, these were like a gold color that I didn't like, and I actually just put a little paint over top of them. Not very much, because you know you want it to be able to open and you don't want it to gunk up the stuff, but I put a little paint over it to make it look a little bit less gold and a little more on the silvery side. And so these I just fussy cutted out the butterflies, and then I just put a piece of hot glue down the center of them and hot glued them down. And these are some peacock feathers, just the little bits of peacock, I think, possibly. I'm not sure. I have a whole bunch of feathers. Most of them are peacock, but those might be actually something else. But and then this is just a brad. And then I decorate the inside first by using the black and white pattern paper that I really like, and then just some of the images to make it pop up. I didn't want to cover the pretty ladies, so I left them. And I usually have something behind here to prop it up, but for now. And then I made a little mini book. I'll show that to you in a second. I also decorated the bottom inside of the box because I wanted it to look pretty when you open it up. A little surprise. But this little mini I made only as an afterthought. Well, sort of like a mid-thought, I should say. There were so many of these pretty little images, I couldn't fit them all on the box. So I decided, well, you know, I wish I had more room on the inside to decorate. And I could have put paper on here too, but I decided not to. But I decided to make a little mini book, and this is like 2 by 2 3/4 is the size of this little mini book. And I just used scrap ribbons that I had left over in coordinating colors, and then added another little popped up butterfly. And then this is 3D, you can see that, and then just a little brad. And I decorated the inside. Here's a Tim Holtz adage ticket and some other pieces of scrap stuff I had. Here's one of the images. And then I left, I only decorated like one side. That way you can put a photo on the other one. So like here I decorated that, and you can put a photo there. And, you know, decorated this side. place for a photo. Most of this is the Old Curiosity Shop papers, although a few of them are the Steampunk Debutante. And I just used scraps that I had left over that were big enough. I love that one. Some more pigs. And these ones I left blank because I like the papers so much. And then those. And then that's pretty. And I love this paper. I didn't want to cover it up, so there's that. And then there's the back. And I just used the Craft Reflections, the back of the stack of scrap piece that I had left over to do this little board. And it makes it nice because it's a little bit thicker than your paper, just a little bit. So it makes a nice little sturdy cover. So anyway, I hope you guys like my little mini box that I made, and it was so much fun to try. I think I'm going to make lots more of these for gifts. Thanks.